Hi, my name is Taylor. I teach here at Eclipse, and I'm here with Teacher Tip Tuesday for wheel pose or Urdhva Dhanurasana. So today we're going to talk about a little bit of common barriers or mistakes that we make in wheel pose and how our props, our blocks, can actually help us to counteract those barriers. Okay? So our first tip with our block is if we have a hard time feeling or keeping our legs engaged, we can use a block to help the knees from splaying apart, keeping the legs engaged, the pelvis neutral, and making it easier to lift the hips from the ground. Okay, so to begin, you'll start on your back. Feet are hip distance or even a little closer together, and you'll take your block between the thighs about as high up as you can snuggle the block. Okay, from here, you'll position your hands on either side of your face, fingertips facing back towards the shoulders, and you'll press into your feet and squeeze on your block. So you're holding your block and hugging it on it like crazy. From here, the hips will start to lift up, keeping the engagement in your legs. You'll press to the crown of the head. From here, continue to strengthen the legs as you press the arms to straight, avoiding the knees from splaying out, risking injury to the knees or the low back. Lower down, okay? So that's tip one, to keep the legs together and engaged, block between the thighs. Another way the blocks can help us is if we struggle to ground the palms on the floor from this position, typically means that we are not open enough in certain parts of the body. So in particular around the armpits, the intercostal muscles from the rib cage wrapping into the upper back. Okay, so if we're struggling with flexibility in that position, we'll take two blocks for this modification and put them up against the wall. Okay, so you want about the space for your head to land in between the blocks. Okay, so this would be our modification if we come into this position and we can't get the palms on the floor. Okay, so you'll set up your blocks, okay, same way, coming onto the back. Okay, head comes in between the blocks, and you want to make sure that the blocks are pressed all the way up against the wall. Okay, feet hip distance again, legs strengthening. Now when I bring my hands down, they don't have to go as far to reach the floor. Okay, so I push my hands into the block and I grip my fingers at the side of the edge. Okay, from here, strengthen the legs, lift the hips, press to the crown of the head. You can stay right here and feel this position, or from here you might be able to press the head off the floor. Okay. So that's two ways to work against your barriers in your wheel pose, keeping a block for the legs to be strong, working your shoulder mobility with blocks up against the wall. Thank you guys, have a great Tuesday.